Hello there and welcome to my Engineer's Guide. We'll be covering the weapons, playstyle and standard builds for your dwarf. Let's jump right into it. The Engineer is a wave clear and utility class. Your main job as the Engineer is to platform resources and to obliterate waves with your grenade launcher. There are more advanced things you can do like parkour, funneling, roofing, flooring, building bridging.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
For the purposes of this guide, we'll keep to the basics. Let's start with your primary weapon, the Warthog, a simple to use and powerful shotgun. You'll mainly use this for killing the stragglers you nuked or for single target DPS. On the shotgun, we take the following build. Some will argue that the shotgun doesn't have any range. I would disagree heavily with that statement. It can range large creeps and reliably hit spitters on the ceiling even without the choke mod. In fact, later on in the game you can try a double choke build to put the goddamn scout to shame. On the grenade launcher we take the following build. The grenade launcher is the best instant wave clear in the game, aside C4. This is your go-to for removing large obnoxious waves. If you happen to see a warden in the way, don't panic, you should probably try to take them out first. They up the resistance of bugs, so don't even try nuking them until the wave is removed. Tips for the grenade launcher include retrieving mule legs from awkward spots, accessing sugar on the ceiling, and dwarves for that matter. How did you even get up there? Next up is the platform gun. It's your utility tool and the only reason your scout talks to you. On the platform gun you take the following build. Some people opt for more ammo or bug repellent. Feel free to try those builds, but this should be a solid base for you to start with. You can use the platforms to quickly climb, mine, negate fall damage, create bridges, roofs and floors, build cover against dreads, block off choke points, create choke points and cover resupply holes, among many other uses. The first thing you should practice is placing platforms under resources and making bridges. Fairly simple to do, but it needs to be done quickly. You can try basic platforming and climbing as shown in this clip. Now for the lure grenade. Let's check the totally legit and up-to-date wiki. Replace with proximities as soon as you can. Lure grenades create a dancing dwarf for your entertainment. Music sold separately. Well, that settles it. In all seriousness, try to swap out to proximity grenade as soon as possible. On lower difficulties, lure is still somewhat useful, but for large waves it has a limited usage due to max amount of creeps it can pull, which is only 10. That includes swarmers and jellies. Next up is your turrets. It's your main form of defense against swarmers and jellies. It cannot be targeted or destroyed by creeps. On the turret we take the following build. The common question asked is why don't you take 2 turrets for more damage? Well, 2 turrets do very little damage and only up your DPS slightly whilst doubling your ammo costs. Much in the same way that your ex-girlfriend upped your social status slightly at the cost of half your paycheck. Make sure you place your turret facing towards where you expect the wave to come from as soon as mission controls announces the waves. Only redeploy your turret once the wave is over or when it's safe to do so, inside a gunner's shield for example, or whilst there are only a few bugs nearby. Each class has its own unique resistance against certain types of damage. The Engineer gets poison resistance. As soon as you have the required level to unlock it on your armour, buy it immediately. Acid spitters tend to kill dwarves quickly, so this resistance will help you out a lot. On the owl we take the following build. Take improved generator for less delay on your shield recharging. However, consider taking booster converter once you feel comfortable kiting. Take healthy as well. There's plenty of red sugar for healing on the maps themselves, so going for extra shields feels like a waste. Revive and vulnerability. You cannot take damage for 6 seconds. You can blow up the wave in your face or chain revive. Chain reviving can be compared to standard university or college culture. One person ensures that the entire team passes. The mechanic is simple. Hand out your work. A dwarf will revive another team member. That team member with 6 seconds of invulnerability will then revive another. So on and so forth until all members of the team are up. Lastly, don't forget to upgrade your flares as soon as possible along with your pickaxe. On the pickaxe take the following build. We'll explain a little bit more in a sec. Sort of. Probably. We might not explain it. Who knows. Moving on to the perk section, on the engineer I recommend you take the following perks in order of priority. Iron Will. Stay functional after reaching 0 health for 9 seconds at max rank. You can use this to force revive a teammate even with a wave on top of you. You can also self-heal in this time so that you don't go down. Warning, once you heal, the invulnerability is lost straight away and goes on cooldown. Probably the most broken perk in the game, to be honest. It needs a nerf. Like, badly. Weekend Athlete. Sprint 12% faster at max rank, extremely strong for kiting and running away from creeps. Also helps you complete the mission faster and jump across larger gaps. Field Medic. When a dwarf is down, a teammate can revive him by walking up and holding E. This perk allows you to do that 30% faster. At max ranks, it will fear enemies around you upon successfully reviving said teammate. Verker and Berserker. Vampire and Berserker. Take these two perks as they go hand in hand. Berserker increases your melee damage by 1 for every 4 points of health you are missing. When you are low, you will 1 to 2-shot most grunt type enemies. Combine this with plus 5 health on kill and Iron Will and you'll have a quick and easy method to self-revive. On the pickaxe we take the following build so that we can power attack even the strongest of grunts and kill them with 4 self-revive with the above perks. Alternatives to Vampire and Berserker is Sweet Tooth, plus 20% health from Red Sugar, and Resupply to self-revive from ammo drops more reliably at least. 40% quicker resupplies. Helps out a lot in salvage operations. Okay, to summarise what we've just learned, clear massive waves with the PGL. The shotgun is bae, laws are weak, proximity grenades are far superior. Ain't nobody got time for poison. Move that engineer booty like it's Mirror's Edge. And never, ever, under any circumstance, trust the scout. That should cover the basics for the engineer. We've gone over the perks, weapons and playstyle. I'll be releasing an intermediate builds guide with overclocks included and a mechanics guide on the class soon, followed by other class related guides. So why is the engineer your favourite class? Let me know in the comments below. If you want to see more then please do rock that subscribe button and stone the like. While you're at it you can find me on Twitch channel, link in the description below. Feel free to drop by and ask questions about any class or DRG related stuff in general. I'll catch you in my next video. I'm trying. Oh. Oh, Jesus.